Hey, 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 we've reached another Faithful Friday. Thanks so much for tuning in, jumping on, giving me a few moments of your time. Man, what a week. If you're feeling like me, you're ready to release the weight of the week and all that we've attempted to manage. Pat yourself on the back for getting through it. This week has been full of surprises and some unexpected news. If I had to be honest, I have felt extremely heavy and burdened on this week. There's times where I knew the only thing that was keeping me going was literally God and my faith, and just knowing how faithful God has been and continues to be. Monday was literally 4 days ago. 4 days ago, and it feels like a blur. I spent quite a bit of this week just self-reflecting, getting in tune, with God and trying to make sense of the madness that we're experiencing in the world, that we're experiencing in our local communities. People are hurting right now, y'all. They're hurting. Many are scared. Some are confused as well as anxious. If you're like me, I've been nervous to go to the mall, the grocery store, just to be in traffic, but we know we have to pray against those things. Many of us are finding, lacking rest from just trying to figure out what's our next. It's a new year and some of us are still just trying to get it together. God was dealing with me on this week about separation and rejection. And I just remembered the old saying that sometimes our rejection is for our protection. And it's so true. Every party you're not invited to, sometimes it's a blessing. Every list that you don't make, sometimes it's a blessing. Rest in that. He even showed me, even through the ability to motivate and influence, because there's lots of motivators, there's lots of influencers, many that I'm inspired by. But our only goal should be for the good of God and making sure that others are being transformed. We are in no competition to be the best, but to give God our best, a passion to do and connecting with others that have a passion to do so. God immediately reminded me of the scripture about Apollos, and I wanted to read it to you directly from the scripture. It's 1 Corinthians 3:6-8. It says, I planted, Apollos watered, but God gave the increase. So then neither he who plants in anything, nor he who waters, but God who gives the increase. Now he who plants and he who waters are one, and each one will receive his own reward according to his labor. And so we can rest in that. Even when you see someone that's doing something, maybe even in the same thing that you're doing, get together and connect and celebrate and, try to work together for the good. As we enter this disconnect, take time to reflect and truly disconnect from the noise. Everywhere we turn, there's something going on. I mean, you can't pretty much turn the TV on without seeing something that can disturb you. Learn to count your blessings. Be determined to make memories by being in the moment and maximizing the moment instead of worrying about all of the things going on around you, because it's going to keep going on. And there's going to be always something going on that could concern you. If you're in the Midwest, we are trending low 30s, so bundle up. I've been out once today, and it's chilly. If you're out and about, be safe. Be mindful of your surroundings and stay aware at all times. As for me, you know the drill. I didn't want to be on here long. However, I did want to continue to be transparent and shedding my light. Sometimes there's so much going on that it burdens us just to even have to do the things that we have to do. But we've got to keep pressing, y'all. We are living in uncertain times, but we serve a God that is certain. And he can do anything but fail. And so trust him in all seasons of your life. All seasons of your life, no matter what's going on. So you know the drill. That's all for me. I told you it's going to be short and sweet. I'll be back on Monday for Motivational Monday. Until then, stay safe, make memories, because in the end, we've said this numerous times, that's all that you're going to have. This has been your girl 7, and I'll see you soon.